these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And, you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley so tough on the interior.
Well, Doris, some question is, you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed.
Here is Edwards after Luka Doncic's bucket. Conley finds McDaniel. Conley against Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
And Doncic, here we go.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Conley. He trains the quick shot. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Towns, wide open. Connects from 3-point range. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley dishes to Gobert. Out to Conley, a 3-ball, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
The drive by Doncic. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Here's Irving. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Here's Gobert. Powell pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Irving attacking. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
And here's Conley outside. A second chance effort. Here's Gobert. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Kleba. He dishes it to Irving. Back to Kleba. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:19 left to play in the first. Kleba kicks to Green. Clock at 6. And it's Doncic missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 3. And Towns gets it to go.
That, to me, is about Karl-Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Green passes to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space. Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Doncic feeling it out. 9 feet out. Powell finds Green for the three. The shot by Powell, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Doncic passes to Kleba and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
Both good from the line that time. Towns for three. That one no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And a fixture of Mavericks games for years. Team governor Mark Cuban.
And since buying the team in the late 90s, Cuban has really changed how we view running a team. Very involved, bringing the Mavs their first title back in 2011. Cuban's the most passionate fan in this arena. He lives with each trip down the floor.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's Holmes, and he makes good on the layup. Holmes got his first basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
The Mavericks shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Hardy, good, and Curry gets the assist. Hardy's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Hardy passes to Curry. And he drives in. Now the pass to Hardy. Another three for Dallas.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Curry passes to Hardy. On the wing, Hardaway. McDaniels defending. Hardaway, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. Edwards inside, guarded by Curry. And there's Edwards on the assist by Towns.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
A shot by Kleba, wide open. And the 3 off target. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. McDaniels finds Conley from outside the arc. They get it again. Here's Gobert. Yep, it counts.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Holmes passes to Kleba. Here's Harden. Screen by Kleba. There's the drive. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniels' stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence. And Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy two from Doncic.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
The putback, and Edwards is right there.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Trains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 17 now.
And the three-point ability balances every other aspect of Luka's game. And when he's cooking from deep, look out.
It's Williams with the drive. Irving kicks to Doncic. Here's Doncic. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Towns, no luck. Mavericks leading by 4. He takes it in, and the dunk by Doncic.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Powell finds Williams. Stolen by Michael Conley. Down low. Here's Towns. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. He's got 10.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
The drive by Doncic. Gobert with the block. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Number 20, Rashawn Holmes.
Outside Irving. 1 second left. He lays it in. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Rashawn Holmes out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
It's stolen. Pass to Brown. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Irving. Here's Alexander Walker. Some solid defense there from Irving. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Alexander Walker. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Assisted.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Milton the pass to Reed. Back to Milton. That shot off. Great D that time from Powell. Holmes kicks to Irving, and there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Outside, Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Milton. Here's Alexander Walker. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. And now the Timberwolves on the break. It's stolen by Green. And there's the feed to Doncic. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the dunk by Doncic.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
And the Timberwolves call time. Tim Hardaway Jr. checked in for Doncic. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. 11-point game. Right side Towns. The pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And it's good for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Hardaway dishes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Edwards can't hit. Dallas leading by 12. Irving attacking. Holmes wide open. He fired. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Towns for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hardaway passes to Holmes. Towns with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Edwards.
Taking the contact in the NBA is such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Holmes kicks to Irving. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Holmes can't get it to go in. Passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. There's Green with the 3. Doesn't go that time. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Everett And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Minnesota, the front court is McDaniels and Towns.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
McDaniels gets to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Over to the left wing. Out to Conley. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
Dallas moving it around. Back to Kleba. Stolen by Conley.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Edwards, that's good.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Doncic passes to Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Gobert finds Edwards. Offensive rebound.
The hard, blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Leading by 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing. Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
Irving drives in. Over in the corner, Green. Doncic outside. With the drive. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards with it. Now Green defending. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Powell with the steal. Outside, Green. On the wing, Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And the basket by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Kleba. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, the playmaking skills of Luka Doncic are truly extraordinary. So young, so good.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Conley for 3. Kleba with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Outside Hardaway.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And here is Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his third foul so far. On a situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Conley for three. They get the rebound.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kleba, the pass to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 6. Conley kicks to Edwards. To the left side wing. From the arc. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it. Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, welcome everybody to another. Well, Graham, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, BA. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Barnes and Murray at the 3 and the 4. Fox and Herter man the guard spots. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Doncic. Here's Williams. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Lukas so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Fox. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And Dallas with possession. Irving with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Powell passes to Irving. Now Doncic. Into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings defense.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
And he makes all 3. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
And it's Irving missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. To the inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and that dunk is big for Murray's confidence. Great to see him finish with power.
Doncic with the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's Green missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Three-pointer, Fox. Here's Murray. Doncic grabs the miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Irving. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. It's tipped. Green against Barnes. Doncic on the wing. The baseline, Jay. Rebounded by Fox. The Kings have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Herter from long range hits the three-pointer. Herter's got 6.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Count that bucket. He's got 10.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Now here's Barnes. No made baskets yet. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Assist from
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Fox, the pass to Herder. Here's the three. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Fox. Murray for three. Out to Fox. Tries again. Murray passes to Herder. And here's Fox. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Herder. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
Doncic hits them both. The Kings trailing. Sabonis looking over the floor. The three is up. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Here's Powell on the take. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, you gotta love seeing Powell attack. I mean, an agile big guy who gets it to the cup in a hurry.
There's Herder with the three. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. Absolutely carrying. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Maxi Kleber out there with Green. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, VA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Brian?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
McGee, a screen on Curry. From deep, Mitchell. McGee.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
And the basket by Monk.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Hardy. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on JaVale McGee. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
It's so hard to pass up a three-pointer when the D is completely scattered.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Kleber's gotten 4 this quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Out to Kleber. The three. Hauled in by the Kings.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. McGee passes to Lyles. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Hardy. Right side Curry. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Sacramento has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. And if you're looking for a knockdown shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Well, not many guys have hit over 40% from 3 for their careers. And Seth Curry is in that exclusive club. And as a huge bonus, he protects the basketball and doesn't turn it over.
You can tell Hardaway Jr. loves this area of the floor, getting it done from the corner.
Lyles, the pass to McGee. Kleber with a steal. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Hardy, the pass to Holmes, and it's in there. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
The drive by Mitchell, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And that one good. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
He's becoming more comfortable in tight. Seth Curry is good at picking his spots from this area.
Curry against McGee. Pass to Lyles. Back to McGee. Here's Lyles. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown.
Love the pass from McGee. So good at finding his teammates.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive board. For 3, Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
It's good. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Hardaway on the wing. Wide open look. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Herter and Barnes fill the wings. And it's Fox in at the 1.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic. and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
Herder passes to Fox. And here's Sabonis outside. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 7 assists in the game. Pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer. And the Mavericks, another three.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And stolen by Hardaway. And stolen by Herder. Inside, Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Herder from long range. Another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Holmes. For three, Hardaway. The rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a three-point game. Hardy grabs the board.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
The Kings have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis showing you right there. He's a sneaky athlete now, getting up top for that alley-oop.
Shot to stop the run. The shot by Hardy, no good. The Kings have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Sabonis with a screen on Hardaway. Sabonis in the post. He's checked by Kleba. And it's Fox missing. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Back to Hardaway. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Hardaway's got 11.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Three-pointer, Fox. Mavericks with the rebound.
Getting nice and creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
Doncic with the bucket.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a slipper.
Pass to Herder. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 9th assist of the game now. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Pass to Green. Here's the three. And the Mavericks, another three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game. It's stolen by Irving.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand. He's having a really good night from the field. I know the defense is keying in on him. He's the marquee on the scouting report, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Dallas has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. And Doncic hammers it home.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through it.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. There's Herder with the three. And the Kings with another three.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Doncic, no good. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Kings on top, up by 3. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
With the crossover, and Doncic hammers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Doncic passes to Williams. And it's Dallas scoring again.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Sabonis. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks trailing. And here's Green from the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Powell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Fox. Counted and the foul. That one on Doncic.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
It's Herder on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Powell. Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here they come. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Murray from outside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his fourth rebound in this one. To take the lead. Luka! Get off me!
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Sabonis, the pass to Fox. Back to Sabonis. Out to the right wing. That's good from Fox on the assist from Sabonis. And the Kings lead by 2.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Doncic with it. Fox picks him up. Kicks it to Doncic. Williams a screen on Fox. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Back to Doncic. Second shot opportunity. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Boy, there is no quit in Doncic. He competes every play, every game.
Pass to Murray. Back to Herder. And here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, my. A monster bucket from Keegan Murray, answering the call.
Williams from long range. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Barnes with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Fox. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Irving, the pass to Green. Doncic against Barnes. Doncic up strong. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Picked by Murray for three. Williams grabs the board. And Dallas with possession. Irving for three. Barnes with the rebound.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
For the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT. But they come up. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg.
Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox in the backcourt with Herter to his side. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. And it's Barnes in at the 3 side.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Sabonis. Inside, Herter, and that one is hammered home.
One of the best passing bigs in the league. You can run your offense through Sabonis. He makes great decisions.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact. And when you talk about big men, you won't find many guys more versatile than Domantas Sabonis.
Yes, he scores and rebounds at a very impressive rate, but what stands out to me the most is how amazing of a passer he is. That's why he was third-team All-NBA.
Here's Edwards, drives to the hoop, off on the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Towns gets it to go.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Fox passes to Murray. Fires the 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Has to Gobert. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Fox with it. Conley picks him up. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Out to Conley. Right wing. Towns for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
And here's Herter outside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hey, Richard, during the Kings' breakout 2023 season, Sacramento set an NBA record for offensive rating.
Over 119 points per 100 possessions, breaking the record set by the 2021 KD Kyrie Harden Nets. De'Aaron Fox was running the show in Sacramento.
Conley with it. Sabonis defending. Gobert can't hit.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Fox from outside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Timberwolves trail, poke loose, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
1:33 left in the first quarter. Conley with a wide-open look. The offensive rebound. And Towns gets it to go.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Passes it to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. And good from Fox with a sweet move.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Conley against Fox. Conley gets the bucket. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Sabonis sets the pick for Herder. There's the lob to Sabonis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This is why Sabonis' teammates look to set him up for alley-oops. This is the type of chemistry that they have.
Here's McDaniels, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now, here's Fox. Murray is screen on Conley. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
It's the speed of the Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
2 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Driving inside. Here's Sabonis. Here's Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
9 seconds left here in the first quarter. Deflects the pass. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Conley. A putback. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is
be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take a...
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Minnesota on top, leading by a point. From Target Center, back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Conley. That one goes in.
How about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony...
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside, and this has been a barn burner.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Towns dishes to Gobert. Back to Towns. There's the triple. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings are still figuring everything out. De'Aaron Fox said we're still learning each other. What we're doing offensively is great. We have to prove defensively, but that'll come with time and chemistry. Domantas Sabonis added, it's just the beginning. The more we get a feel for each other, it's definitely going to get easier for us. Kevin?
Yeah, a rising power. I think all of us on this broadcast agree with that. David, thank you. Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. On its way from Monk for 2. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And I think it's going to be crucial that Monk continues to work on his playmaking ability. When he's dribbling the ball like that, he is tough to stop.
Towns is doubled. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Edwards inside. Lyles there. No good. Shot missing. The Kings leading. Barnes with it. Picked up by Edwards. Barnes kicks to Mitchell. Barnes sets a screen for Mitchell. The drive by Barnes. Monk, no one around him. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Monk's got 7 points for the quarter. Richard, you've got one of the great personalities in this game. Did humor serve you well during your playing days?
Yes, I would say it was, because most of the time I was talking more trash to my teammates than to the other team. But that's just been my personality since I was a kid.
Conley against Mitchell. Edwards passes to McDaniels. This one for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Fast break. Here they come. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. That shot is off.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. No one covered. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
To the paint, here's Gobert. Gobert double-teamed. Towns for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. For 3, Mitchell. Kings with the fresh shot clock. Up top, Lyles. And here's Edwards from the arc. 3-pointer. No good that time. Minnesota's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Not known for his ball handling. Edwards showing that he has got some skill.
Mitchell wide open. Offensive rebound. Edwards kicks to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Again, Mitchell missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Conley with the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Lyles got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, it's Monk. He doesn't hit that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Edwards passes to McDaniels with 1 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops from McDaniel. No good on the second free throw. And that'll do it for the first half of a competitive game so far. Kings lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. The lead is 2. Hey, Richard, how about Mike Brown and these Kings and what they did in the 22-23 season? Wow.
Everyone was talking about the super teams. Meanwhile, the Kings ran the West and were atop the standings for most of the season. As they say in Sacramento, light that beam.
On the floor for Sacramento, Herder and Barnes are your wingmen. JaVale McGee is out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Fox in at the 1 spot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Sacramento shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Alexander Walker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. De'Aaron Fox is taking his game to new heights. Coach Mike Brown says the exciting part about Foxy is he's just starting to scratch the surface of who will end up being in this league. His feel and skill set are both off the charts. His speed is unbelievable, and his ability to get his own shots at his size is second to none. Kevin?
David, I agree. He is special. Hey, thanks for the report. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Kings leading now by 4. It's stolen by Milton. To the inside. And Anderson gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The shot's good for Milton. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
McGee inside. Guarded by Reed. McGee's shot is off. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Into the lane. Fox with the steal.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
On the wing, Barnes fires for 3. Fox finds McGee. Outside, Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. Sabonis' screen on Milton. Fox, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. One thing that's really emerged, RJ, for De'Aaron Fox over the last few years, his leadership.
Yeah, hey, when you combine great talent and maturity, your teammates will follow the example you set. And he is setting that example night in and night out.
Murray's checked in for the Kings. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Minnesota in the lead. Out to the right wing. Towns gets to Conley. McDaniels dishes to Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Outside, Edwards takes a 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. King shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. From deep, Herder. Fox finds Sabonis. To end the drought, back to Fox. And the pass to Herder. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Nice defense there from Sabonis, getting his timing just right to come up with the block.
Offside Fox. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot. 8 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. And Edwards drops them both. Here's Mitchell. He has 5. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Mitchell kicks to Monk. The dish to McGee. Back to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Dishes it to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Out to Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Kings leading now by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Monk with the ball. He's got 9. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Towns for 3. Drops in the tray. Towns has got 16 points.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's Sacramento up by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Mitchell against Edwards. And the Timberwolves call time. Sacramento making some changes. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 4 on the clock. Another shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Sacramento. 4-point game. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Launches it. It's rebounded by Herter. Kings leading now by 4. Barnes kicks to Herter. Sabonis' screen on Edwards. And Herter gets it to go.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Barnes, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Barnes has got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings. The shake, Conley, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
The wide open look here for Fox. With the second effort, they get it back. Sabonis, the pass to Herter. Murray kicks to Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Nice play by Murray, showing off that passing skill set of his.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. From deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
McDaniels in the post. Barnes on him. Shot by McDaniels, no good. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Back from outside. For 3, Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Herter. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Stolen away. Fires from way outside. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Sabonis. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Conley with the 3. Rebound by the Kings.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Kings.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
Minnesota again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Conley. Outside Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Sacramento has possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Herter, no good. And Minnesota has possession. Down by 12. Conley for 3. Here's Gobert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
The 3. Herter, no good. It's Edwards on the wing. No good there. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one.
cliche. Sharing is caring, Doris. Tonight's game is a great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleber, and it's Green in at small forward. Now here's Conley outside Edwards. Kicks it out Towns. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic left side. Powell outside. Pass to Doncic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
Yeah, his career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Right side McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Takes the three.
Well, this is the energy you want to see from Luka on the defensive end on every possession. Up in his man's grill, affecting the shot. That is nice.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand. Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Kleber passes to Doncic. Kleber outside. Poke loose. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Good chance here for Irving. Again, Dallas.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Here's Towns, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doors.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. Guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Edwards. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist.
Taking the contact in the NBA is such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Kleber outside, and Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Irving finds Kleber. Kleber, screen on Conley. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 10. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Irving for three. Drains the triple. Irving's got 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Fires from the wing. And it's Dallas scoring again.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Gobert passes to Towns. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Boy, that's a dunk we'll see for a while. Rudy Gobert, a little sauce on that one.
And Irving gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Minnesota foul. Rudy Gobert. Third personal foul.
And here are the Mavericks now, leading by 12. Powell sets a screen. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Hardy in at the 2.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
From deep three-point land. They get it again. Gobert passes to McDaniels. To the left side wing. Kleber with a steal. Outside Hardaway. Kleber against Conley. Back to Hardaway. Up top Curry. Uncovered. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
NBA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Conley against Curry. Holmes, a screen on Conley. Curry passes to Kleber. Here's Hardy, just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. That shot missing. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Edwards. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. For three, Conley. Mavericks with a rebound. Here's Hardy. Pass to Hardaway. And here's Holmes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holmes. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Conley against Curry. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Curry passes to Hardaway. The kick out. Curry. To the middle. Pass to Hardy. Jacks up a three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance, and boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Kleba. Kleba's got 4 rebounds now. Hardy, the pass to Holmes. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Conley. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 7 points. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Conley on the attack. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Conley. Out to Kleba. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Curry. Here's Hardy. Here's Holmes. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Curry passes to Holmes. Curry against Conley. And here's Curry. 7 points in the game. That one falls.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
And so it's Dallas up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Here's Doncic. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
And that one's good. Green.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
Inside. Kick out to Brown. Back to Milton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. It's Doncic with a drive. Irving for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Milton passes to Anderson. Fires for 3. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. The 3. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka, one of the most prolific drivers in the game, and boy, does he make a pretty move there.
And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his 3rd foul so far.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And here's Brown for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Green finds Doncic.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Green. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Kleber outside. Goes back up. Outside for Green. From downtown. Knocks it down from distance. Green's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Minnesota calls time here. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
For your Timberwolves dancers. Substitution.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. From deep, here's Doncic. 3-pointer. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A., just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Puts up a deep 3, and there's Towns on the assist by Conley. Towns has got 9.
A whole lot of everything from Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
A good look from Doncic, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And it's Doncic on the drive, and Doncic with the jam.
Oh, my goodness. Luka Doncic. We don't think of him as a dunker, but that is well done.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Irving, that's good.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
Towns passes to Gobert. Back to Towns. A deep three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. 1 second left. And Doncic hammers it home.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
At the end of the third. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Maxi Kleber out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Launches it from deep. The Mavericks pull it in.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Powell left side. Doncic on the wing. And Doncic hammers it home.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Gobert gets the bucket.
We always know this has been the strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Conley, looking to get back on track. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
And so he hits both. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Offensive rebound, Gobert. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Second free throw, no good. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
Irving attacking. Kicks it to Doncic. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. Doncic has got 36 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Gobert with it. Now Doncic defending. Towns looking for an opening. For 3, Conley. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Out to Powell. Pass to Williams. Back to Irving. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves shooting 27% here in the 4th. Conley. And he converts the layup. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Irving for three. Towns with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Edwards can't hit.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And Irving with the basket on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Grant Williams.
Then Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
Both shots good from the strike. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. The shot off that time. Good D by Hardaway.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Powell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Shoots. And too long on the shot. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
And stolen by Gobert.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
That shot wide open.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
He hits the second from the line.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Hits the trifecta.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Conley drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot from the wing. And it's Dallas scoring again.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Irving. The three. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business. And thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
of the league's strongest backcourts tonight, and this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Maxi Kleber, and it's Powell in at the center position. Irving can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Murray for three. Fox kicks to Herter. Outside for Murray. Barnes sets a screen for Murray. Offensive rebound. Sabonis finds Barnes. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Back to Barnes. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Good work there as it goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fox. All alone. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. So, Brent, after a 16-year playoff drought, the Kings made the cut before losing a very gritty first-round matchup.
What an unbelievable series, Kevin, that was against the Golden State Warriors. I mean, taking them to 7. Ultimately, they came up short, but they've got a ton to be excited about moving forward.
Now here's Herter. And he's good on the three ball.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Here's Doncic. Powell kicks to Kleber. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Sacramento's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Fox passes to Murray. Fox feeling it out a bit. Sabonis finds Fox. Sabonis a screen on Doncic. They get it back. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis is an elite rebounder, and that's definitely high up on the scouting report.
And the shot goes down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Murray the pass to Fox. Here's Sabonis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college, so him working inside, that's a good sign.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Murray, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Sabonis, no good. Mavericks trail by 8. On the wing, Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Sabonis kicks to Murray. A 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Another 3 for Dallas. 1:19 left here in the opening quarter. For 3, Murray goes back up. Can't capitalize inside. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Powell the pass to Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nobody near Barnes. Second shot opportunity, and Herter finishes inside. 5 points in the game.
Herter at 6'7", able to get in there and get after the offensive rebound.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Mavericks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls for Irving. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Packed from outside. Fires from 18. A 3 from Barnes. They grab their own miss. Sabonis with the bucket.
The true talent at scoring the ball inside this coverage, just not enough to slow down Sabonis.
Here's Doncic. The second chance effort. Passes it to Powell. In the corner, it's Kleba. Irving for 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And Barnes, one of those guys that every team would love to have. He just has a workmanlike attitude.
From deep, Herder. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Maxi Kleba is out there with Powell, and it's Green in at the small forward position.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
From deep, Herder. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks trailing, and now it's Green running. He can go all the way. That ties it up. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
There are many noteworthy second-generation stars in the NBA right now, like Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, unbelievable. Had a chance to play against his dad, who was a force to be reckoned with at the center position. But Domantas has exceeded him in some ways, like multiple all-star selections. That attacking mentality, Murray doesn't back down off of his shot.
And a classic, the bank shot. Very popular at one time. Brett, what happened to it?
I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
The shot's good from McGee.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Here's Hardy. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And McGee kicks to Mitchell. Monk dishes to Edwards. Throws it up high, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And getting the positioning he wants and finishing. I love to watch Holmes work on the inside.
So it's Sacramento following the score by Dallas.
And after a rocky start to his career, it's safe to say that Malik Monk has found his footing in the league.
Yeah, he's gotten some opportunities, Greg, and the fact is this guy might be one of the more impactful bench scorers we have in the NBA. A spark plug, and he's trying to continue to expand his game. But, man, in transition, this guy is tremendous.
Trey Lyles checked in for the Kings. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction. There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction. And He's certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Josh Green comes in for Hardaway. Irving's checked in for Hardy. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Curry. Great, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Down low. It's picked off. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Stolen by McGee. And pushing it up is Sacramento Kings again in transition. And that one drops. Monk's got 6 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Kings?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, then he just explodes on the drive.
Good on the bucket. And the Kings lead by 6.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Lyle.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Sacramento on the break. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Here's Doncic. 8 points for him, and he comes up with the deuce.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
For 3. What a shot! Amazing!
Would count.
Unreal. What a grand finale to the half.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Herder and Barnes are your wingmen. And it's Fox in at the 1. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
First team foul.
Tipped away and stolen by Barnes.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Mavericks trail by 7. The 3 for Doncic. Doncic knocks in the 3.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
From deep, Herder. Murray. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 6.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And it's Doncic missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Herder outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Herder's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings. On its way from Irving for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And that's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone. And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Kings leading now by 9. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Fox passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Right side, Green. Here he goes. And he converts the layup. Green's got 6. Here's Fox. He has 6. For the 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Fox is fast. News alert. You gotta worry about De'Aaron Fox and his speed.
Doncic dishes to Powell. Pass to Kleba. Dallas moving it around. And Irving launches it from deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Inside, outside for Murray. Clock at 6. For 3. And it's Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 9. Green inside the three-point line. Kept alive. And here's Herter outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic fires from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Murray outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The 3 for Doncic. Drills it from outside. 16 points for him.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The kick out to Irving. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Kyrie Irving has a sweet-looking stroke right there. Fantastic at getting his feet underneath him that time.
Outside, Fox. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. That's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. There's 42 seconds left in the 3rd. They get it again. Powell kicks to Kleba. And a deep 3 from Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Kings ball.
Kings leading now by 7. There's 25 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. On the wing, Monk. There's the 3, and the 3-ball is good. Monk's got 9.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
It'll count. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Dwight Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber, and it's Green in at the small forward. Isles passes to Monk, launches a 3, and another 3 for Sacramento.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Answering back. Irving determined to knock down that triple.
Shots good by Lyons.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Mitchell kicks to Monk. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Monk's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk, an experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Pass to Irving. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Kings. Lyles got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Murray scanning the floor. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Wasted no time on that one. 16 points for Keegan Murray.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Doncic, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
From deep 3-point territory, Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Sabonis. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
He's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And Irving launches it from deep. Doncic passes to Kleber. Green with a screen for Kleber. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Sacramento leading by 18. Herder on the wing. Here's the 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Sacramento.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Keegan Murray.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Fox against Doncic. 3-pointer. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Another 3 for Sacramento.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Fox. Will it go? Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
Sacramento ball.
And there's the pass to Sabonis. From deep three-point land, offline. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting.
want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. Here's Herter following the score by Minnesota. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
And that one's good from Conley.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Fox. Outside Herter. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
From deep, Conley. The rebound by Murray. Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Now here's Edwards, driving to the basket, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Fox for 3, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor, and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
Here's Edwards, the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Fox, that's good.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The Kings have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Herter from long range. That's good from Fox on the assist by Herter. Fox has got 8.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Here's Edwards, and he banks in the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. The deep 3. Herter can't hit.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Towns up top. 4-3. Here's Gobert. And finally, they hit one.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Murray from outside. Sabonis, the pass to Herter. Back to Sabonis. The lob. Very well done.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
The shot's good.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Double team on Fox. On the wing, Murray. Sabonis outside. Fox for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Herter can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Left side Barnes, lots of room, and he buries his first look.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Barnes against Conley. Barnes, it's good.
Boy, strength and body control on display there from Barnes. I will tell you what, he's got a competitive spirit to him. He doesn't want any defender to get the better of him.
Now, that's exactly what you want to see. Aggressive basketball at its best.
Punched it home with as much power as he could.
Guys, you got that exactly right. That was what I call an angry dunk.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on a three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third. It's been all about Kevin Huerter for Sacramento. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
On the court for Minnesota. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Edwards can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. And Clark when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor. He's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, even though Kevin Huerter knew early on that basketball would be his path, he said, quote, I played baseball up until my senior year in high school just to be a kid. You work different muscle groups. Specializing in sports as an early age is not something that I really agree with. Sports are supposed to be fun. Brian?
Well, that's the truth. Something we all need to remember. Thanks, Allie. Out to the right wing. Gobert finds Conley. Up top, Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gobert. McGee with a steal. To the inside. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Gobert. Now here's Towns. Changes up. Rebounded by Lyles. Oh, there's the alley. And McGee with the stuff.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards. The 3 is up. Second chance effort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on JaVale McGee.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
Free throw no good for Edwards. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Puts up a deep three. Oh, good D by Edwards.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Monk with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And it's Monk missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Conley finds Towns. From deep three-point range. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Monk for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Nice looking pull-up jumper by Monk. I mean, when the defense lays off of him, he rises and shoots it with confidence.
Kicks it out Towns. Mitchell against Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
A minute 4 left to play in the half. Gets the 3 to fall.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
From deep, Mitchell. Another 3 for Sacramento.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
He's off on the first.
For the Timberwolves, Mike Conley taking 2.
Good on the second one. There's 48 seconds left in the second. Outside Monk. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Towns against McGee. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, Mitchell. Here's Lyles. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Lyles has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Edwards looking for an opening. Drives to the hoop. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Outside Monk. And so it's Sacramento earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Herter and Barnes fill the wings. And it's Fox in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And here's Sabonis outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Back to Milton. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Anderson with it. Now Herter defending. On the wing, Alexander Walker. The drive by Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Playing from behind, it's It's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And the basket by Brown.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner club.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ. It's about feel, understanding. Gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
There's Herder with the three. And Milton pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Good D by Murray.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Fox. Again, the Kings score.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Conley passes to Towns. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Minnesota shooting a solid 47%. And here's Edwards outside. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Barnes in the post. Working on McDaniels. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Outside Herder. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Herder gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Herder's got 17 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by Herder. Sacramento has got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Fox for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 from Barnes. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Pass to Murray. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
A heady play by Murray. Just a little pump fake and can bait a defender.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Kings on D, and here's Edwards outside, and the three-pointer goes. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen.
Murray passes to Herder. Back to Murray. Now Barnes. Pass to Murray. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Out to Fox. 5 to shoot. Going inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Sabonis with a screen on Conley. Inside. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Kings. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at small forward.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
It's Herder on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Fades away. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
McDaniels from long range. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Keegan Murray. No good on the free throw. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
From deep, Conley. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds now in the game. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Fox with the ball. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Fox surveying the D. Offline with a 3. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. McDaniels with it. Fox picks him up. Towns for 3. Connects from downtown. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, my goodness. The 7-footer launching from way beyond the arc. How do you contest that? I don't think you can.
Herder against Edwards. Right side Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Out to Fox. Lets it go from deep. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Fox, the pass to Murray. From deep. A minute 15 left in the 4th quarter. The 3 is up. Rebound Minnesota.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
It's Edwards on the wing. And stolen by Herder. Sabonis in the post. Defended by Gobert. Fox for 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Kings.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Murray for three. He buries it from three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
For three, Conley. The putback. It's rebounded by Sabonis. So it's Sacramento now. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Murray. Pass to Fox. There's the three. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniels from long range. Sends it home from three-point land.
He can score from anywhere, whether it's pulling up or driving the lane. McDaniels is up to the task.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.